Hello my friends and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. We're on episode number 12 today. I don't know how many episodes we are going to do in this series. After the last episode with the achievements, my God, there's a lot of achievements. It's mind-boggling. We went from 51 to 90% and we hardly even put a dent in the achievement book. I'm going to go a little rogue, I think, today. And I can't find it in the achievement book. And someday I'm sure it'll show up in the achievement book and we'll just get the achievements and the rewards for it. But we're going to go off track and we are going to build an AE, an Applied Energetics crafting storage system that we can start using today. Because I need it and I love it and I will not do a mod pack without it. It is one of the coolest mods there is. Alright, so let's get started. This is going to be a long episode, but it's well worth it. So stay tuned and hold on tight. Alright, first thing we're going to talk about is what do we need today? If you see everything in this inventory is easy for you to get, we are going to have an easy day and we are going to make it. We have everything we need right here, right now. Let me go through it, that way you don't get confused in what we got. Of course, the 8 cobblestone you all know, 32 sand, 10 planks, 22 glass, 9 gold, a lead ingot, 31 iron ingots. Then we got the 10 and we got the copper ingots. Then we got 2 diamonds, which you should have by now, and almost a stack of redstone. And then we got 2 glowstones, the nether quartz, which we got in the last episode, or was the episode before that when we went to the nether and we did the silk touching on it. Makes things a lot easier with that. Make sure if you can't use that, you can use the soul sand and you can sieve it and you can get the nether quartz that way. We got this from our rubber tree, which we ended up using a brass hammer on, a brass axe on. If you don't have that, you can use the slime balls if you might have got in one of the episodes. We also have 24 Certus quartz crystals. And I'm just going to start saying quartz crystals because I can't say Certus right. We got almost 2 stacks of the quartz dust. And then we have, this is very important right now, listen here. This is the charged quartz crystals. You need at least 2 of the charged. If you don't have 2, go back and start sieving, I believe it was the sand, until you get 2 of them, because that's very important. You can't go anywhere until you get at least 2 of them. If you don't have, if you have 2, we're going to build a charger, and that way you can get the other 6 up to 8. So this also talked about if you have 8 and you're good, or more than 8, don't worry about building the charger unless you want to charge other things later on. The charger we're going to build today is just for those people that don't have enough of these things and needs another way of building charged quartz crystals. And we also need, of course, 1 ingot of the nickel or the ferrous ingots. All right, that's what we need today. Let's get started. I'm going to sort this out and put it in some more chests, and I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. I've got everything sorted out in the 3 chests. We'll get more into that in just a minute. I want to show you how we're going to power this thing. If you remember, we have a lava generator down here. It's got the leadstone flux duct moving right underneath there. It goes underneath the thing here. And basically for our sorting, our sifting and everything. And then I went ahead and ran it to here. So it's coming up right here. We're all set and ready to go. The only problem is it does not use our energy. It uses a different type of energy. This is RF energy coming out here, and I'm not really sure what Applied Energetics uses, but it has something that helps us. It's called an energy acceptor. Oops, I right clicked instead of left click. This is the energy acceptor, the stuff that we need. We need the iron, the quartz glass, and the pure flux. Or actually, it's just the flux crystals. So we need that to make the energy acceptor. Now, there's a few things we never made before. This is the quartz glass, and the pattern's not too hard. It's just 5 glasses with the quartz dust, and we get 4 quartz glass out of it. Now, this is the magical part. We're going to use this, and we're going to make that. No, wrong one. We'll go ahead and put that in our inventory. What do you call this stuff? I always forget. Flux crystals. So we're going to take this, and we're going to make our own flux crystals. A little closer. And Q, and throwing all this in water, and those 3 together will make quartz crystals. Dun, dun, dun. We are magical, dude. You notice we put in 1, it gives us 2, so that helps out a little bit. So let's go ahead and make it. We have everything now that we need. Just shift and then left click, and it puts it in here as long as it's in this inventory here. We're all set and ready to go. So we have an extra flux crystal. Don't worry, we will use that later. I'm going to lay that right there on top of that thing, and now it is up to date. We have an energy acceptor for our system. Doesn't it look beautiful? Can't you tell it's running really, really good? Yep, I can't either. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to build a charger. And I told you earlier, if you have enough charged crystals, there's a part you can skip, and that is this. You don't need the charger unless you want to charge the wireless system or something. You can build it later if you want, or you can build it now. But we're building it today to show the people that don't know have enough charged quartz crystal how to charge them if they need to. And it's a pretty simple recipe. We just made some of those. Just do the magic again. I have all the stuff right here for us. It is the nether rack, the charged crystal. So like I said, you need at least 2 of these, I think, maybe 3. I can't remember now. How many have we used? I think this makes 3, doesn't it? So we need 3 altogether. And of course, I'm too close. We'll do Q. There we go. And now we have those 2. It gives us 3 altogether. Now the next thing we need for our charger is it. That's it. We need to put the iron over here, and then we can do it. Shift left click, and we got our charger. Now just grab a few extra of these ones that aren't charged yet. 4 of them looks good. We're going to place this charger right on top of our energy acceptor. Then we're going to take some of these crystals that aren't charged. It's just regular quartz crystals. We're going to right click in them and watch it. It'll change. There it goes. And it charges them up. And sometimes it goes really, really quick. Sometimes it goes really, really slow. So we are now charging up our crystals, and it's really that simple. I'm going to leave that one in there. So if you need to charge them, there you go. That is your answer. All right, next thing we're going to do is make a crystal growth accelerator. All right, let's go ahead and type that one in real quick. CRYAL growth accelerator. And that is this bad boy here. Again, we need 4 of these things. And we're also going to make some of this ME glass cable, which we need some for that too. Now, when you make this stuff here, let's go ahead and look at it again, sorry. It is the quartz fiber. It makes 3 sets. So I'm going to go ahead and use all 3 sets. We're going to use 3 here. So we're going to triple this. So we need at least, 6 here? So we need 6 of those there. And then we need 4 here to make this. So we need 10 altogether. Have everything ready. If you don't have the charged crystals, go ahead and charge them up. And then we got these things here, and we're going to do the magic again. Shame I can't get paid for my magic. Let's see, there, there, and there. And we should get, there we go. Now we have 11 because we still have the 1 extra. And let's go ahead, how do we make that little flux stuff? It is just, there we go. We'll use the recipe thing. Go. We're just going to make 1 set of this. There we go. There we go. And I'll take the extra glass out. And now we need to make the glass fiber cable. ME glass fiber cable. Shift question mark. We put that there. Put 3 of these here. 3 of these here. That'll give us 12 altogether. There we go. We got plenty, which is great. We're going to use it later on. If you don't, it gives us a few extra, but we're great. We'll use it as you go. We need 1 of these things. So that's 4 here. There we go. We still have the extra. And then we need to make more of the quartz glass. I think that's too much quartz there, but that's okay. And then we have 32 of those. I'm going to put the iron over here for we can auto-craft it in just a minute. This makes quartz seeds. 32, I'm using 32, that way we get 64 because it doubles it. And I'll show you how to use the seeds in just a minute. This helps us make the pure quartz that these quartz crystal thing is going to, the growth amplifier, whatever you call it, the growth accelerator is going to make for us. So we have everything laid out, ready to go. We have it all ready. There we go. Now, the traditional way of doing this without the accelerator is you would, I'm stuck here, is you would just throw this into water. And let's see if I can do this without picking it up. And it grows just in water. The other way is using what we're doing here. Let's go ahead and get my bucket out. Let's try and empty this out real quick. I need to break this. And I'm going to put that slab, let's take this right here, and put it right here. And I'll explain why in just a minute. Take that there. Now, if I lay this down here, the top of it would be facing up, and that's where the energy gets put into it. So you have to run the glass fiber up and down, and it's kind of sloppy. So I'm just going to place it right on the side of the block there. So now the top of it's here. So when we take the glass fiber cable, it'll automatically connect. And you can see it's now powered up. It's doing all the lightning stuff. And we're going to put water in here, and we're going to put these bad boys, these 32, in here. And they won't despawn. These things don't despawn. They just keep growing. So that one was first, that one was second. Just see which one goes first. Gets done first. All right, while those things grow, just go ahead and build an inscriber. The inscriber is, oh, we're done with this chest. Cool. Let's break it. You done, dude. I'll put that here for now. And I'm done with the bucket. Just put the bucket up here. There we go. All right, the inscriber helps us make the rest of the components that we need. And it's this top chest here. And just go ahead and pull up the inscriber. It's just pressure plates and some iron. Inscribe. There you go. Right here. Inscriber, pressure plate, some iron, and one more of these things, which we have the extra, so we don't have to make any more of this round. So let's go ahead and make 2 pistons. Yep. And 1, 2. There we go. We've got 2 pistons. Now we're going to make them sticky by using the raw rubber, or you can use the slime blocks if you have those, slime cubes. So now we have 2 of those, and we need 5 of those and 1 of those. There we go. We have everything we need. Hit shift left click, and we have it all ready to go. All right, let's go ahead and pull out this stuff. We have a copper ingot, a ferrous ingot or nickel, lead ingot, and a tin ingot. These are going to make these presses that you see over here for us. If you look at it, there we go. You can see this one says molten tin. So there's a way of looking at it. There's another way of getting it, and I'll show you that in just a second. Let's go ahead and place this inscriber down. I'm going to place it right here. As long as it's next to that, it's getting power. If it wasn't next to it, you could use the glass fiber cable and run it to it, power to it. Let me show you the other way to get the inscribers. In the bottom on the basement of this house here, I believe it is the person that wrote the mod pack. And you can trade with her by going in this corner here and then right-clicking on her and trade. Now she has everything here. It takes emeralds and some sky stone or sky dust, and which is cooled later if we need cows. And I'm still looking for chickens. But she has stuff that you can trade, but we don't need to trade because we have the ingots of that we need to make this stuff. Let me show you how to make it real quick. Let's go ahead and put it in here for it to smelt up. There we go. And we're going to take out the ingot casting plate here, and we are going to let it automatically cast. Now, as long as it's just a blank tabletop, we're all set and ready to go. Let's see how long we got to go. All right, here comes the lead one. That should be the first one to go. And you'll see what we get. Let's see. It should be casting. Yeah, it's over there. The first one is the inscriber calculating press. The next one is the silicone press. And let's see what the next one is going to be, the engineering press, and the last one is going to be the logic press. So we have all our presses and ready to go. We could have traded for them, or we could just use one ingot of all the other stuff. The ingots just seem a lot easier. So take your choice, however you want to do it. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to start using those presses and press stuff out to build the next thing, which is going to be the ME drive. All right, let's go ahead and get ME drive in here. In the ME drive, we are going to use diamonds to make these, and I'm just clicking on them, and then it shows us which press to use. It's the engineering press. So let's get the engineering press out. It's the silicone, logic, engineering press. And we're going to click on the machine. We're going to put the engineering press on top. Let me get my diamonds out. Oh, before we do, let me do this real quick. We need to take these and smelt it because it makes silicon. And it takes a few minutes for that to smelt up, and I can do the other stuff as we talk. Take half. Take half. There we go. Now we're going to press the diamonds. Just need to put a diamond in there. And you can see it's working right here. There you go. Now there's another way. If you just hit shift and then left click, it'll automatically put it in there. It does not stack in here. Only one item at a time. So we have those two things. Now the next thing we need is the silicone press. So just go ahead and grab that one out and grab the silicone press. Logic silicone press. And let's go up here and see if any of these silicones are done. We need about 16 of them. I put 64 in here because we'll use these as we go. So let me get 16 of these in here and I'll be right back. Okay, I got 8 here. And I got 8 here. There we go. That should be enough. The rest we'll use later on. And it's just one of those things that's always nice, and we have plenty of that stuff, so it's not a big deal. So we're going to put the silicone press on top here, and then we're going to do 2 of these, and 1, 2, and I need the red dust now. We'll go ahead and put the iron over here too, so that way we can autocraft it. So we got the 2 silicone press, we got the 2 ones with the diamonds. We're going to take these out. Now I'm just going to left shift click on them. Shift, and then left click on them, and it automatically will put them where I want. So we got the silicone, the engineering circuit, and the redstone, and it automatically will press it right there. So just left shift click in there. And then here's another thing. You can watch it out here. It's kind of cool interface. There you go. See? I like that. It's the little things that make me happy, you know? All right, let's go ahead and see if we can make the ME drive now. Let's see if we have everything. Nope. Yeah, we do, don't we? Shift quick, because we have extra cable already. So we have our ME drive. We'll take that and we'll place it down right here. And now it is next to this. It is getting powered. You can't tell because we don't have any storage drives in here yet. That is the next step. We are going to make some storage drives. Let's go ahead and look at those. There are several that we could make. I think it's ME storage, right? Yeah, there's several we can make. We're going to make this one here, the 4K. There is the 1K, the 16, and the 64. They take a lot of resources to make. We just don't have them right now. So we're not going to do the 1 because it's too small. We're going to do the 4, and that should be good. We're going to do 2 of these things. So it should make our lives a little bit easier. Here's the simple recipe for it. Just go ahead and drill down here. Actually, this is this is why we need the pure quartz crystals. Let's see how those are coming. I didn't pick up the other bags. Nope, they're still growing. It looks like they're about 33%. Just go ahead and let them keep going. We'll build everything else. All right, so what else do we need? We need, let's get down here. Remember we're doing 2 of these, so we're going to need 6 altogether. So we're going to need 6 of these logic presses, which is going to be using the logic press, which we don't have out yet. Let's go ahead and grab the logic press. I'm going to need 6. Let's get the gold out, sorry. Oh, I need another chest, don't I? Last chest, put it right there. I need 6 gold. And we'll go ahead and put that in there, and a logic press, all right? And let me press these things up real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, I did the silicone press also, so I got 6 of the silicone press. Now we need to combine all 3 of these together, and there we go. And let me combine them, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, 6 logic presses all ready to go. What else can we go ahead and let's go ahead and pre-build some of the quartz glass. We need some more of that. Let's see, we got 4 here. 1, 2. Now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to stall a little bit for our pure quartz to get finished going. So we got that done. We got that. We got that. I guess we're ready to go to the next level, which is these things. Okay, let's go ahead and make those. I want to put the stuff, everything over here. That way it auto-crafts for us. There we go. And then we're going to go here. We're going to build 6 of these things, right? So I'm going to hit Shift, left click, and now I have everything ready to go for the 6. That was the hardest part, and these were in my inventory. So just go ahead and get those 6 done. There we go. We are moving right along, guys. And let's see, all we need now is this thing. We need 2 of those. So you see if our pure quartz crystals are ready. It looks like they are. Nope, they're at 93%, almost done. So just go ahead and give them just a second longer, and I will be right back. All right, there it goes. I don't know if you just saw it. They grew up to 100%. If you have more of these things, they will grow faster. So now we have pure quartz crystals at 100%. You'll see how these are coming over here. We're at 2%. So you can see it really does help. You don't really need more in these. I don't know if I'll use that many in the first place, but there you go. There's another 32. We'll let those grow. All right, let's go ahead and press this one now. What do we need for that? Which plate do we need for that? We need the calculation press. See, is that here? Yep, I haven't used that one yet. So let's go ahead and put that in here. Calculation press and one of those. So we need 2 of these things. And I also need 2 silicon, and I need, okay. Let me go ahead and get those done, and I'll be right back. Okay, just got the silicon done, silicon press. So we have everything we need to build the pure quartz ones. Just go ahead and get them pressed together. I still like, that's still cool to me. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. And that'll be the last one. And we should be able to put our memory chips together now. All right, there we go. So we need 2 of these, right? Whoops, just do it at the crafting table. It'll make it easier. 2 of these. Yep, 1, 2. And then we need 2 of these. Yep, 1, 2. And we're all set and ready to go. We have, whoops, they don't stack, sorry. There we go. We'll put those in our ME drive, and now we have memory. Now the only problem we don't have now is access to it. We need a terminal. So the next thing we're going to build is a crafting terminal. Not a regular terminal, but a crafting terminal. Let's put this stuff away real quick. This is all my excess stuff. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is the crafting terminal. Just go ahead and do it. ME crafting terminal. Let's do the easy thing real quick. We can build that. Crafting table. Da, da, da. All set and ready to go. We have a crafting table. I wish they were all that simple. All right, next thing we do, we got to build another one of these things. All right, so let's get another pure quartz thing going. Right when I thought I was done with them. Let's see, which one was it? The calculating press? Yep, the calculating press. Need a calculating press and the engineering press. Silicone. Calculating silicone. There we go. Calculating. There we go. So far I think I've needed a total of 11 silicones. Just see how many we need all together. Put that one away. Put that, need a piece of redstone. Put that back. There we go. Now we have everything we need to put this together. And that will be this part. So we have these 2 parts done. Now we just need to build the display. And the display, we're going to need 3 of these logic processors. There's one in each one of these things. I'm going to click on one of them. So there's one there. So we need 3 of those all together. So we need 3 gold. And then we'll need 3 of these things too. There we go. And I'll need 3 of those. Okay. So we didn't need more of that. All right. Let's go ahead and start pressing that stuff up. Let's see, which one do I need? I need, for the gold, whoops, wrong one. Sorry, guys. We need to use the logic press. And sooner or later I'll learn all these. Why did I even put those things away? Alright, let me go ahead and get these things going. I'll be right back. Alright, I got the silicon done. Got the logic one done. Let's go ahead and just put them in there and let them press together. Shouldn't take but a second. And that will leave us with one thing really hard to do, and we need to grind up some flux dust. And flux dust is made using the magic that we did earlier, these things. So we need to do some of those real quick. Whoops, wrong one. And while that presses, just go ahead and make some more. We need, let's see, we need 1 of those, 1 charge, and 1 redstone. There we go. And do the magic. The magic we do so well. Let's do it this way. Q, Q, Q. There we go. I'm too close. I don't do that magic too well, do I? There we go. Bam. And now this is the grinder we did in the last achievement, last episode. So we're going to go ahead and grind these things up. Right click on it. That would help even better. Da, 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 da. That's like watching laundry dry. There we go. We got our 2 flux dusts ready to go. We have our 2 logic presses ready to go. And I think that's everything we need. Just go ahead and look at it real quick. Bam, bam. And we're going to hit that. Now we're going to put 2 of them here. We're going to put these 2 here. One of them is going to be the nether rack, nether quartz, and the other one is going to be the regular quartz crystals. There we go. So we got one of those and one of those. Now what else do we need? We need we need a display. Let's build a display real quick. The display is pretty simple. Again, we need more of these quartz glass, and let's go ahead and make it on top of this. I apologize. So we got 4 quartz glass, so just lay those right there. We have one extra. We got our redstone, we got our 2 glowstone, and we got our 1 piece of iron. And now we have 3 displays. We only need 1 of those, but that's okay. And then, let's see, shift question mark, and we have everything we need. We have some extra, so if we ever need to build more, we can build more later. So now we have that. Next thing we need to do is build it this way. And now we have our crafting terminal. This is a regular one. You could use this one to interface with your stuff, but this makes it into crafting. So we really need that one. All right, so we are all set and ready to go. Now we need to take our glass fiber cable, lay it right here on top, shift right click on it, put our display right here on front, and now we have a crafting terminal. Let's go ahead and put some, yeah, that's good. Now I'm going to go ahead and put 4 logs in here. And let's go ahead and, it says synchronized, just synchronized up. So we're going to type in crafting table, right? And we're going to click on here, and then we're going to shift and left click. And if it's in our inventory, it'll automatically make. Right now we have nothing in our inventory. If you look here, it says that we have something in this one. Nope, we have nothing in our inventory. We should have something in there. Let's see if it's put back in here. Wrong one, sorry. Let's go to the ME drive, and there's 1 of 63 types. So no matter how big it is, it's 1 of 63. Each one of these is 63. It's the 4096 that changes. So it's how many items that you can hold of each thing. All right, guys, I hope that has helped. We have made an ME system that can hold our stuff and craft our stuff. We are all set and ready to go. I really needed this. In between episodes, I'm going to grab all my resources. I am going to start putting them in here. We might have a short episode next time because we've got a few things we need to update. We might even show you how we can automate some of the stuff going in here. Real soon, though, I want to get to the deep dark so we can start our quarrying and getting our resources there. So that's my next few goals that we're going to do here. I will fill this thing up. I will empty some of our chests. We'll see what we can do in the next episode. Again, if you see something you like, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And if you see something I didn't know, leave it in comments below. I will try to answer all your comments. Again, thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.